Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're talking about something huge, a really fundamental shift in how we're all building with AI. We're finally moving away from all that guesswork, the random experiments, and stepping into an era of actual structured engineering. And trust me, this is a total game changer.
So let me just ask you this, especially for anyone who's actually tried to build something with an LLM. Does prompt engineering really feel like, engineering? Or does it feel a lot more like chaotic alchemy? I think for a long time, we all know the answer has been the latter. And wow, this quote just absolutely hits the nail on the head. Before, we were more like alchemists. I mean, come on, we've all been there, right? You're tweaking a word here, changing a phrase there, basically just poking the model to see what it spits out. It's totally unpredictable, it's not scalable at all, and let's be honest, it just doesn't feel like real engineering. But what if there was a better way? A way to bring some order to all this chaos? Well, Anthropic, one of the big players in AI, has rolled out a concept that promises to do just that. It's called Agent Skills, and I think it might be the massive upgrade that AI development has been desperately waiting for.
Okay, so what in the world is an agent skill? Well, think of it like this. Instead of writing one gigantic, messy prompt for everything, you deconstruct it. You break it down into these smaller, reusable, capability-based packages. Each one is a skill that the AI can dynamically pull in and use only when it needs to. It's pretty brilliant. And this slide right here, this is the whole shebang. This is the big idea. You see things like NPM, pip, Maven. What are they for? They manage code dependencies. Well, agent skills are basically that, but for AI, they manage prompt dependencies. It's like having NPM for your prompts. So instead of throwing spaghetti at the wall, you're actually building with well-defined, manageable blocks.
So to really see what this feels like, I actually went out and installed over 300 open source skills. I mean, we're talking about skills for everything from data analysis to web generation. I wanted to see what happens when you take that batteries included approach. What does it actually look like in practice?
And this is how it all comes together. It's a pretty elegant four-step process. First, the AI analyzes the user's request. Then, and this is the cool part, it looks through its library of all those skills and says, okay, for this task, I need the CSV parsing skill and, oh yeah, the D3JS visualization skill. Step 3, it dynamically builds the perfect prompt just for that job. And then, step 4, it executes. It's so efficient, no wasted tokens, no extra fluff. And that's why having a massive library of skills is just so powerful. The whole principle is better to have too many than too few, right? Because you just never know what a user is going to throw at you. So you just load the agent up with every skill you can think of. You want to handle Excel files? There's a skill for that. Run a specific testing framework? Yep, there's a skill for that too. So this isn't just about making our code bases neater. This approach directly tackles some of the biggest, most annoying headaches that AI developers are dealing with right now. We're talking about things like integration hell, security nightmares, and yeah, cost. Let's dig into that. Okay, first up, integration. Oh man, if you've ever tried to stitch together different AI services, you know the pain. It's this complex, multi-layered mess of security verification and configuration that can take hours. It's just high friction. But with skills, it's the complete opposite. They're designed to be simple, straightforward, and pretty much instant, super low friction. And that leads us to the second huge win here, security. It's basically security by design. See, skills run 100% locally. All the code, all the instructions, everything is stored right there on your machine. That means no cross-network communication, no RPC vulnerabilities. That whole category of risk, just gone. And because it's all local, it's completely transparent and auditable. All right, let's talk about the one that hits everyone right in the wallet. Token cost. I mean, how many times have you heard this or said it yourself? Ugh, my token quota is gone again. The basic plan is just not nearly enough. It's true. These models are absolute token-eating machines, and those costs add up incredibly fast. So here's the solution that skills bring to the table. It's all about giving you precise control over every single character you send to the model. Because you're building prompts dynamically from these tiny, focused pieces, you're in the driver's seat. Need a bit more detail for a complex task? Cool, beef up the skill. Need to save tokens on a simple one? Just trim it down. You get to perfectly balance performance and cost. Okay, so let's zoom out a bit, because this is bigger than just a new tool or a new technique. This is a real paradigm shift. We're entering a whole new era of AI engineering. We're moving away from a time that was all about the algorithm scientists and into a time that's all about us, the software engineers. You can really think of AI development as a story in two halves. The first half, that belonged to the algorithm scientists. They were the ones doing the foundational breakthroughs, creating the models. But now we're in the second half. And this half is all about software engineers taking those models and building structured, real-world applications. This is our time.
And this is why this is so important. In this second half, all those principles of good software engineering we live by, modularity, reusability, dependency management, they're not just nice to haves anymore. They are absolutely crucial. This is our turf. The skills that we as software engineers have been perfecting for years, they are now front and center in the AI revolution. We are becoming the experts.
You know, it really feels like the early days of NPM, when people were publishing these tiny one-line packages that eventually grew into this massive, incredible ecosystem. The very first one-line skills are literally being written right now. They can be as simple as a single sentence in a Markdown file. So I'll leave you with this question. What's the first skill you're going to write? What will it do?
For more tech industry insights just like this for your career or your business, head on over to erinwivbuilds.com. And of course, subscribe to this channel for more explainers. If you want to join the inner loop, get on the email list. All right, let's go be architects.